Preview.
What's up, IGTV? So today we're going to talk about gut health because this is something that we all need to learn more about, and it's a big part of BBM, and it's a big part of how I coach my clients because it is so crucial for so many different reasons. I'm going to go over them right now. A lot of clients that I work with and a lot of things that I talk about come down to anxiety. I talk a lot about emotions. I talk a lot about fear. I talk a lot about mindset stuff in conjunction with all of the food fear and all of the body physical things that I talk about. And the reason why my balanced body method is a mind, body, soul approach is because you need to address all three to have success in what you're doing. You can't just do one part. You need to combine all three. And so you might be somebody that has a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. You might have this like overwhelming food fear and anxiety around it, right? So you're blaming yourself and you're getting mad at yourself because you have all this anxiety and you just don't feel good, which then prevents you from changing that and actually being better and doing better. So it's this like vicious cycle, and that is why you need to take a mind, body, soul approach, because you can't just work on one piece. They're all very cohesive. So those problems that I just listed out, a lot of that is tied back to the internal health of our body, aka gut health and hormone health. Our gut health is also responsible for producing hormones in the body. So you need to address the gut health first before you address your hormonal health. And that is why step 2 is gut health and step 3 is hormone health in the balanced body method. So I got a brand new shipment in of supplements, and I wanted to just show you guys what I got and why I got it. And I needed to just make that little introduction about gut health because everything that we're talking about here today, all the supplements that I got, everything that I take is for my gut or for hormone balancing, but more so structured towards my gut. And a lot of those things are superfoods included. So a lot of holistic things. The first thing that I get, which I take every single day, is L-glutamine. You've probably seen this on my story. You see me talk about it all the time. And all of these supplements are things that you learn about and are a part of BBM. And I'm not saying, I don't want you to think that I'm just going to grab all these things and this is what's going to fix me. There's way more to it. These are just supplements. They just add to what you are already doing. So if you are not doing all the other steps, they're not going to have that same impact. But L-glutamine is really, really important to help rebuild the gut and the intestinal lining in your body. So when you have any kind of leaky gut syndrome, if you don't have great gut health, our gut lining is suffering, and that is when leaky gut happens. So L-glutamine is one of the best things that you can actually do for your gut because it rebuilds that lining up and it strengthens your body. L-glutamine, and with that, L-glutamine is actually also an amino acid, so it helps with recovery, it helps with muscle recovery and everything. So I put 2 scoops of that, well, depending, I usually will do like half in the morning, half at night, and if I forget to do it in my water, then I put it in my smoothie. And then, what else did I get? Okay, I also got Hawaiian spirulina. So, spirulina and chlorella are blue-green algae, which are also extremely good for you. So when I was raw vegan and vegan, this was a big staple in my diet because it also is another source of protein. So with this, like this 1 teaspoon, there's 2 grams of protein in this. So Hawaiian spirulina and chlorella are really important because they help detox the body from any heavy metals and any radiation exposure. So we all hear about probiotics. We know that's a good thing for our gut health. And we are supposed to have good bacteria and bad bacteria in our gut. And it's about how that balance comes together to have a really good gut health system. So this helps you keep the good bacteria in. It helps add probiotics to the gut, but it also helps protect the body and keep the bad bacteria out. So this is another really good thing that you can add to your digestion. Now, the other supplements that I got are all a part of MD Logic. So I work with MD Logic. This is another supplement brand company. These are just ones that I got off Amazon. If you want a link to them, just send me a DM and I'll grab it for you. These next rounds of supplements are all from MD Logic. MD Logic is a medical grade supplement that I've been taking for more than like 2 or 3 years. They're a company based out of Long Island where I lived. And these are things that I used to get from my doctor, and you can only get them from a doctor or from a coach like me. So these things, again, you can't just go to the doctor or order them offline. They're really good quality, and that's why I really like them. So the first one that I got, I've actually never tried this one, but this is Krill Plus. So this has omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9, a lot of fatty acids. I'm very picky with the fish oils that I take because you want to make sure that they're really, really, really good quality, because our oceans are not necessarily in the best shape, and if you're taking a cheap fish oil, you're going to get all the bad shit that you're getting from the ocean as well. So it's really important to get a really good quality one, and this is one of them. The second thing that I have is Liver DS. So Liver DS is really great for liver detoxification and to support your body's liver function. So a lot of programs focus on gut health and on adrenal health, and those are all really important, but we can't forget about the liver, because the liver is our detoxification system. So if our liver is really clogged up, we're not going to be detoxing the body in a very efficient way. So about a couple months ago, I started a liver supplement, and I did it for about 3 months. It was a different brand because I just got it in the store, and I finished that. So now I'm moving on to this one because the liver is so important for that detoxification process. And you guys know my history with extreme dieting and just all the things that I have done. It's really important to take a look at everything that you've done in your life. And we hold on to everything. Your body holds on to everything. So if you are not clearing out the body, you are not going to be able to just introduce new things and have it work. This is all part of BBM. I take you through the detoxification process in a healthy, easy, gentle way to release those things in your body. But we also do that for the mind, and that's why step 1 is more of the mental piece to help detox those limiting beliefs and the things that are holding you back, so that you can start inventing your own rules and stepping into that freedom that you're looking for. So, yeah. So basically this helps clear out all the things you've ever done, because we all know we've had those really crazy wild tequila nights or housed a bottle of wine on our own. Like, all that is held up in the body. The second to last thing that I got is my favorite product, which this is one of the ones I've been using for the last 3 years. This is Adrenal Balance. So I think this is a staple for most people. Most people are very stressed out. Most people live a very high stress life where we're always go, go, go. We're not taking care of ourselves. We're not prioritizing our health. We're not doing daily detoxing practices, and all that does is stress our body up. Stresses our body out. So our gut suffers and our adrenals suffer, and our adrenals are responsible for our cortisol levels, and our cortisol levels are the things that keep fat on the body or release fat. We want to have low cortisol levels to have good fat loss and a good healthy metabolism. So Adrenal Balance is something that's basically, it's just like an adrenal support. I take this. I used to take this in prep all the time. This helped me through my preps. Didn't save me, but honestly, it really did save me, because I had adrenal fatigue years before that. And as soon as I healed my adrenal fatigue, I went right into bodybuilding. But I was very, 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 very mindful of my adrenals through that whole 3-year period. And my gut suffered. My hormones were still out of whack, but I really did make sure that I was always on an adrenal supplement. And I never felt like I suffered as much as I did when I had adrenal fatigue the first time. So this really, really helped. And sometimes I would even double up depending on how I felt. If I knew I was going into a peak week, if I was doing more extremes, if I was in a really stressed out area, I would always take this guy very, very, very often. And the last thing I have over here is collagen. So this is my first time ever experiencing with collagen. I've never taken it before, but I'm really excited. It's mocha flavor as well. So one of the best things that you can also do for your gut is bone broth. And the secret behind bone broth is collagen. So this is the other part of healing your gut. So like, I'm showing you guys all of these supplements, and like I already mentioned, you can't just do one or just supplement and not have the diet piece, not have the mindset piece. Like, you need to do all of the pieces, and you need to make sure that these supplements are right for you. But I wanted to just show you guys all the things that I got today, because these are all like really, really, really important products, and these will really shift your health in massive ways. So if you have any questions on this stuff, let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.